Hello everyone and welcome to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Brickyard 400 here in the 2004 NR2003 season. Elliott Sather starts on the pole position alongside Jeff Gordon as the Brickyard 400 is underway. We are green here from the Brickyard as Sather will cross the line first and lead us to the green flag here with Jeff Gordon here in Indianapolis Motor Speedway as Sather looks to get his second win of the season and make a statement play here. If he can make it happen here today, the Brickyard 400, a crown jewel race win. Jeff Gordon looking for that fourth Brickyard 400 win, but up ahead, I think number 91 there, Bill Elliott making a rare start this season, coming in that third Evernham car for today's race. Running about there inside the top 10, but Sadler and Jarrett, the two Robert Yates Racing Fords, running 1-2 to start this race here at Indy. Kurt Busch in third, Jeff Gordon fourth, then Tony Stewart in fifth, as we are green to continue on racing here at the Brickyard. So far, looks like Sather will be in control this opening lap of racing, but some speed early from these Robert Yates Fords here at the Brickyard. Seems to be some true contenders here for this race. Of course, Sather a contender for the championship, and both drivers are. They both have wins, both are in the playoffs, but Sather narrowly leads the opening lap of racing over Dale Jarrett here at the Brickyard. Now in the last lap of stage 1, lap 48, it's still Elliott Sather in the lead, but Jeff Gordon's in second, trying to close in and take the stage win away, but it might be too far back here on this last lap of stage to track him down. But so far, a dominating performance from Elliott Sather so far, in control of this race. They're going to catch the lap cars of Casey Mears in the 41 and Carl Edwards in the 99 here down this back straightaway. They are chasing them both down here. Big run from the 38 of Elliott Sather, chasing down the 99 of Edwards and the 41 of Mears as we work our way through turns 3, now heading towards turn 4 here at the Brickyard. Sather being held up by Carl Edwards, sorry, not Jeff Burton. As Jeff Gordon closes in here, trying to make a move to get by the 38. Big run here for Jeff Gordon. Can he make a run to the line? It's going to be close as they race back to the line. They're going to run out of time for Jeff Gordon, and Elliott Sather will win stage 1 here at the Brickyard. Jeff Gordon will be in second. Third place is going to be Casey Kane, having some good points. Jarrett in fourth. Tony Stewart fifth. Sixth place will be the 42 of Jamie McMurray. Bill Elliott a solid 7th. Eighth place going to be Greg Biffle. Matt Kenseth 9th. And Jeremy Mayfield gets the last stage point in 10th. So Kane, who's below Matt Kenseth by 29 coming into this race, gained a solid amount of points there in that stage, about gained 5 or 6. Now back in lap 63 in stage 2 out of this race. Kevin Harvick, your defending Brickyard 400 winner. Michael Waltrip and Kenny Schrader are all out from an accident that we missed. And look at the stack up right now being caused by the 50 of Todd Bodine here. That car is destroyed and damaged with his lap car. He's holding up so many guys, including top contenders for top 10 finishes here, like Bill Elliott in the 91, Greg Biffle in the 16. Other drivers like that being held up. Jeff Burton. I mean, a whole line of cars here trying to work their way back forwards into contention. Casey Kane's back there. Mark Martin. This Todd Bodine's 50 Dodge is so slow. It is just holding up everyone in line here. I mean, he's just dropping through the field like a rock. Everyone else behind him, unfortunately, can't do anything unless, trying to avoid causing a wreck here. Bill Elliott finally makes a move, goes by. Now he can continue racing. Jeff Burton already went down the bottom. He already makes a pass. Now Biffle trying to make something. I was behind. There's some contact. And around goes Bobby Labonte and Jeff Green. We're crashing. And the caution is out here in the Brickyard. Oh, Junior gets a piece of it. Joe Nemechek also involved. The 5-car incident here, bringing out the yellow. Terry Labonte, Bobby Labonte, Jeff Green, Dale Earnhardt Jr., and Joe Nemechek involved in this one. I see there's 3 wide. The Labonte brothers get into each other, turn Jeff Green around. Junior smacks the fence. They slide down the track. Bobby Labonte hits Junior again. Everyone spins, but we continue going in the right direction here. Caution is out. And we will have another restart with Elliott Sather leading Jeff Gordon here at the Brickyards. Now Jeff Gordon leads on lap 79 a few laps later on this restart. I'm just driving away from Elliott Sather now as he's taking the lead away. And we look to monitor the mid-pack here. 17 to Matt Kenseth, 5 to Terry Labonte, battling for position in the corner. Kenseth, of course, your bubble driver, 16 on the grid plus 29. Everyone's slowing down, going in a weird direction. There's some smoke up ahead. Well, what is happening? There's a huge crash. There goes the 51 raise of 4 of Spencer and Matt Kenseth upside down. Barrel rolling down the back straightaway, and huge playoff implications here at the Brickyard for Matt Kenseth. All of a sudden, that 29-point gap is going to be absolutely a race, with Casey Kane still in this race, running inside the top 10 as Kenseth goes upside down. As how did this even start? Jimmy Spencer probably, this all starts with a 51. Tony Raines is racing with the 41 of Casey Mears. Mears just turns him head on into the turn 2 wall. Hard hit. Mears wipes out with Jeff Burton down there, and then Reigns just gets drilled by Jimmy Spencer trying to avoid it. And then Matt Kenseth has nowhere to go, piles in and gets launched up and over by Kyle Petty, who gets smacked by Brendan Gaughan. Both of those, all four of those guys pretty much can be out. Now we got to see what happens here. The 41 Casey Mears, he was the one who started all of this. I see he got an incident down here with Jeff Burton. You see, after Reigns break, he slides down to Jeff Burton and just spins himself into that inside wall. Minor damage sustained. He should be able to continue just fine, but all the guys behind him, hard hits. He clips his teammate, though, Sterling Marlin right there, as he tries to merge. Now we're going to go on board the Casey Mears and watch this. So he's got clipped right there, spun out to the inside wall. Tough break there for the 41 machine. Now we go on board the 4 of Jimmy Spencer, who's had a very good run in New Hampshire a couple of races ago, winning a stage. Since then, it's been some tough sledding for him. Actually, we're going to cut, instead of him, we're going to cut to the onboard here from the 51 of Tony Raines, who is your Bristol Night Race winner last season. And that was a hard hit that he took right there from the 4 Jimmy Spencer, who will probably go on board with next right here, the 4 Spencer. See what he saw come up in this race. You see here, Tony Raines is already wrecking, and Jimmy Spencer here just has nowhere to go. Hard hit right there. And then Matt Kenseth is right there, and you see him flipping now. And now get ready for a wild ride as you go with the DeWalt onboard camera with Matt Kenseth. Flipped over there by Kyle Petty, completely destroyed. Kenseth, your 2002 NASCAR Nextel Cup Series champion, has gone winless since that 2002 season. Has not won in a very long time, and is trying to snap that here today. But that will not happen as he wrecks out here at the Brickyard in this big one in the middle of stage 2. And his playoff hopes now severely in jeopardy. Currently sitting below the cut line. Now currently sitting above the cut line. Coming into this race by 29. But that is going to be all but a race here with Kasey Kahne with a clean race car in this race on the lead lap and running well. Could be detrimental to Kenseth as Jeff Gordon leads the way on lap 80 of the Brickyard. Now Jeff Gordon continuing to lead on lap 85. Caution out. Caution's out on the race. They go big crash. The 09 of Scott Pruitt, Kurt Busch in the 97, and Rusty Wallace in the 2 have gone crashing off into turn 4. Let's see how this all started. See, Dale Earnhardt Jr. spins the 09 of Pruitt in the outside wall hard. Kasey Kahne very lucky to avoid it, and the Pruitt slides down. Nowhere for Kurt Busch to go. T-bones him, wipes them both out. Then Rusty Wallace piles in to Kurt Busch, destroys him. Kurt was having a pretty good run today, up inside the top 10. But that will come to an end. He's had a very tough season, but regardless, he's in the playoffs with that Texas victory as he crashes here with Rusty Wallace and Scott Pruitt. At the Brickyard as Jeff Gordon and Elliott Sadler remain 1-2 as they've been all day long. Now back underway. Just 26 cars left in the race. Here on lap 89, Gordon in the lead, Sadler, McMurray, Jarrett, Stewart the top 5. As Jeff Gordon trying to work the outside of the lap machine there of Scott Wimmer as he clears now going down this back straightaway. Jeff Gordon back in the lead, still looking for that second win of the season. As you go through turns number 2, as he cut behind, there's trouble. There's a 10 of Scott Riggs has had a problem here in turn 1. Sorry, in turn 2, as he gets turned by Casey Mears here. He turns the 10 of Riggs right up, and he gets into Kasey Kahne. Big playoff implications right there. Kahne, of course, coming to this race below the cut line. He's going to have severe damage, can knock him off the pace. He's running in 9th, but definitely had a top 5 car today. But now with all that damage, Kasey Kahne's hopes of a top 5 are for sure done, but he can still earn good points and completely minimize that gap to Matt Kenseth on the playoff bubble and make this a battle with 5 races remaining after today in the regular season before the NASCAR Nextel Cup Series playoffs begins. As Jeff Gordon continues to lead this race, and Elliott Sadler is taking the lead back on the last lap of stage 2, trying to sweep the stages. 2 more playoff points, 20 stage points. That's going to be huge for Sadler's hopes come playoff time, as this, if he can get a second win, that'll officially clinch his spot in If we have, more than 16 winners, 2 wins, you're automatically in. Jeff Gordon second. Of course, Gordon up there trying to get up to the second in points, chasing down his teammate Jimmy Johnson, your points leader, having a tough race today. But still, it's a comfortable enough gap where he'll maintain that lead. And waiting for these lap cars to get back to the line. Nemechek mirrors. They do. So now toss the yellow command. Jeff Gordon right on the left here. Quarter bill. Elliott Sadler closing in, trying to make a move. But Sadler, a very defensive line through turn 3 into turn 4. A very smart move right there. Holds off Jeff Gordon as they race back to the line. Elliott Sadler will win stage 2 and sweep the stage of the Brickyard 400 in dominating fashion. Jeff Gordon in second. Dale Jarrett third. Jamie McMurray in fourth. Jeremy Mayfield in 5th. Tony Stewart is 6th. Bill Elliott in 7th. Here comes Jeff Burton to come home in 8th. A very solid run for him. Greg Biffle comes home 9th. And last stage point will go to the 6th of Mark Martin. A couple of Roush boys running out the top 10 right there with Biffle and Martin. But Elliott Sadler sweeps the stages. You got 4 stage wins on the year here, starting to really rack up the playoff points. Now we move on to the white flag. Final laps are Bank here at the Brickyard for Elliott Sadler, about to cap off a dominant performance with his second career win and second win of 2004 to establish himself as a true championship contender here at the Brickyard. As he works his way through turn 1 and 2, for the final time here down this back straightaway, Sadler looks to bring home the victory. As he's now going down this back stretch, working his way into turn 3. He's got a huge 7.7 second lead over the 24 of Jeff Gordon, who is in second place at the moment and will not get that 4th Brickyard 400 win this season. He'll have to wait another year to make that happen. But Sadler works his way through turn 4 for the final time. And a cap off a dominant performance. Elliott Sadler makes a statement and wins the Brickyard 400. Sadler, your winner, 2-time winner this season, and his second career victory, having a breakout year. Jeff Gordon comes home in second, so close to that 4th Brickyard win. Dale Jarrett comes home in third, a strong day for Robert Yates Racing. Jeremy Mayfield in 4th, and Jamie McMurray runs their top 5, so he's back-to-back Crown Jewel top 5s. Biffle comes home 6th. 7th place going to be the 91 of Bill Elliott, Tony Stewart 8th, then Mark Martin 9th, and Casey Kane rounds out your top 10 at the Brickyards. Elliott Sadler dominates and wins this race, his second career victory, and he is now well on his way to a championship run here once we get to the playoffs. You see the final race results on the left side of your screen. A lot of DNFs. And we will see the updated playoff grid in a few short moments. The playoff grid, Elliott Sadler shoots all the way up to second on the playoff grid with his 2 wins in 4 stages, with only behind your points leader, Jimmy Johnson, a 2-time winner. So now we have 6 multi-time winners. And of course, the battle at the cut line has shrunk dramatically. The gap coming in plus 29, coming out of the Brickyard 400, just 2 points. Separate Matt Kenseth and Casey Kane for the final spot in the playoffs with 5 races left. Kenseth in by 2, Kane out by 2, Nemechek out by 23, Vickers out by 35. Everyone else pretty much has to win at this rate. So until the next episode of Watkins Glen, I hope you all have a good one.